Good morning, everyone. Happy Friday. Lisa and Lydia, the LB show with you today.
Us.
Scott's off, enjoying a nice long weekend. We'll get to Lydia's forecast because you're probably wondering, is it going to rain all weekend?
Yeah.
In case you missed first news, you don't know the answer. She'll give you your forecast in just a moment. I want to remind you right off the top, we always are live on Facebook right around this time. Every weekday morning. We love it when you join us live for a news and weather update every weekday morning. It stays on your feed throughout the day, so if you can't catch it live, just watch it whenever it works best for you, or check it out as a podcast. Just go to inform.com/podcast and look for the Inform Minute. Big weekend, Father's Day weekend.
Yeah.
Today, kind of rainy though.
Yeah, today off and on scattered showers. We've had a couple different rounds of rain already this morning here in Fargo. Now working in a little more sunshine, we'll re-energize the atmosphere and watch for redevelopment of thunderstorms into the afternoon. There's a level 1 risk for severe storms kind of in Lakes Country today, Detroit Lakes, Fergus Falls, Park Rapids, Wadena, and down toward the Twin Cities, where any of those cells later today could have some small hail or some gusty winds. Not a big severe weather outbreak, but just enough that we're going to watch for some of those things this afternoon. That'll all clear out later this evening. I'd say by supper time, we're kind of done with a lot of these, maybe still a few lingering showers. By bedtime tonight, clear skies. And that's what sticks around into Saturday.
Nice.
Really nice day tomorrow. Mostly sunny, light wind out of the north at 5 to 15. That's kind of what I call a normal wind around here. Temperature to 75 degrees, low humidity. It looks really comfortable.
Yeah.
Good grilling weather, boat ride weather, rummage sale weather, all looking good into the weekend. We'll add in a couple more clouds for Sunday, Father's Day itself. Still thinking low to mid 70s, but mostly cloudy skies and the wind out of the northeast at 5 to 15. There's rain in western North Dakota and it down into South Dakota, and it's staying in that direction, but we're getting the clouds out of that system. Somewhere like Ellendale might get scraped with a little bit of light rain on Sunday, but the majority of it should be well out to our southwest. Monday, a couple of showers around, temps in the 70s. Next better chance of rain after today would be Tuesday, looking similar to today's setup, where we just have these scattered thunder showers around. No big severe weather, won't rain all day, but the opportunity is kind of there. Next week, we warm up closer to 80 by next weekend, which takes us into the last weekend of June.
I can't believe that.
The final days of June. Yeah, wild. All of a sudden, it'll be the 4th of July. So we are looking to warm things back up closer to normal for this time of year, which is about 80 degrees.
Okay.
Kind of still on the cooler side today with 60s to near 70. Not bad if you're not getting a thunder shower.
Right.
All right, that's all.
All right, sounds good. Thank you. Okay, let's check out some of your morning news headlines now. A sad story to start. The Monoman Public School District is mourning the loss of a student who inspired an entire community. 16-year-old Trey Beauchamp died after battling a rare and aggressive form of cancer. School leaders say Trey never lost his hope, determination, or sense of humor throughout his fight. His obituary says to know Trey was to love him. Counseling and other support services are being made available to students and staff. Former Minnesota State Senator Nicole Mitchell appears to be planning a political comeback. While she has not formally announced a campaign, her website is now accepting donations for Woodbury City Council. Mitchell served just over 4 months in jail after being convicted of burglarizing her stepmother's Detroit Lakes home in 2024. She remains on probation but is appealing her conviction. Today, a man arrested after a SWAT standoff in Fargo will make his first court appearance. Jeremiah Hunter is facing terrorizing charges. Court documents say he had been drinking before a domestic incident Wednesday morning and is accused of assaulting a person and threatening to kill a woman while armed with a knife. Police evacuated nearby apartments before taking him into custody on Wednesday. The parents of a child accused of giving THC products to students at Horizon Middle School in Moorhead are now facing additional drug charges. Investigators say Martin and Amanda Hulst had nearly 9,000 grams of the THC products and marijuana, along with about $75,000 in cash inside their home. Prosecutors are seeking aggravated sentences. Fargo police say extra patrols downtown are already producing results. Since mid-May, officers have added 300 hours of patrols around bar close time, leading to nearly 40 arrests. The effort comes after several violent incidents downtown over the past year. A major South Fargo intersection is reopening today. University Drive at 32nd Avenue South is open after weeks of construction. However, of course, it's a huge project. Still going to be some delays in that area. The intersection of 15th Street and 32nd Avenue South will now be closed starting on Monday, and that's going to be in place for about a month. That's right by the Hornbachers there. Iran has put talks with U.S. officials in Switzerland on hold. Iran says it canceled the meeting because of continued Israeli military actions in Lebanon. The proposed agreement has drawn criticism from both Republicans and Democrats. In sports news, the U.S. men's national team plays its second World Cup match this afternoon. And Folkways and American Outlaws Fargo are hosting a watch party at Broadway Square starting at 1 with kickoff at 2 o'clock. The U.S. takes on Australia. Just, maybe use that WDAY Storm Tracker weather app to see if there's going to be any showers at that time. Join us for Hot Mic. It's coming up 9 to 11 on WDAY Extra this morning, also streaming on inform.com. And then our next newscast is coming up at 11. And we have you covered this afternoon, 4, 5, 6, 9, and 10. Have a great weekend, everyone.